Hello everyone, welcome back. In this video, we will start from wherever we left in our last video. In the last video, we have told you that technical analysis is basically two-dimensional representation of the price over time. Now, the price, what we have shown there, that we represented that in the form of candles. But the price can be represented in many forms. Four most important aspects of price of any particular time interval is the opening price, the closing price, and intermediary high and low. So what happens is that we mainly or most popularly represent this information in mostly three forms. First is the line chart, the second is the bar charts, and third is the candlestick chart. There are many other ways, but these three are the most popular. So let us begin with the most easiest or the simple way of representing the price. Let us start with the line chart. What is a line chart? Suppose you are looking at a daily chart. So the most important price, that is the closing price, if you add the closing price of each day and plot that over time, like each time interval would be day, so you get a line chart that represents the closing price of each day. So this will be a linear chart, right? So right now let us look at the linear chart of the TCS. Here we are looking at this. See how simple it is to understand where the price is going. We are not bothered or we are not confused by the highs, lows and all other data points that may confuse us. We overall understand the way the price is behaving. Now this is quite simple, and some way the lack of information is sometimes helpful and sometimes the lack of information doesn't give a clearer picture of the overall price action. But if we are comparing 3-4 price charts, like 3-4 stocks at the same time, like Infosys, TCS, Dr. Reddy and Bajaj Auto. So these 3-4 charts, if we want to compare on a single two-dimensional chart, we can plot them in the form of line and we can easily understand how differently each individual stock or the share prices of each stock is behaving. So this is about the line chart. We can have it in 5 minute, 10 minute, 1 minute, hourly, daily, weekly, whatever time period we want. Now let us look at the next more complex of these three, that is the bar charts. What is a bar chart? In a bar chart, the opening price is represented by a left elongation and the day range is plotted in the form of a single bar or a single line. The high of the bar is represented by the price of the high of the day and the low of the price bar is represented by the low of the day. And the opening price is represented by the left elongation, and at the same time the right elongation gives the closing price. If the closing price is higher than the opening price, then the bar is represented in green or in some cases blue. And if the opening price is actually higher than the closing price, that is the price is closing lower, we normally represent that in the form of a red bar. So there are 4 components: high, low, open and close. Many times this open price is actually ignored. So in that case we have a bar with a right elongation which defines the closing price. So again let us look at the Infosys chart, and as we can see how it looks on a bar chart, the same chart can be represented in candlestick or the linear chart also. Now the advantage of this bar chart over the linear chart is that it has much more information than a linear chart would be having. It has the open, the high, the low, the close, and also it gives a overall holistic price action understanding of the price movement. Now when we are looking at classical patterns like suppose head and shoulder, double bottom, double top, triple bottom, inverse head and shoulder, and the triangles, etc. So all these classical patterns that we are going to discuss later. So about all these classical patterns, when represented in the bar chart formation, we get a clearer picture than other kind of chart representations like line or candlestick. So that's why quite often people use the bar chart for the clarity of understanding of the price patterns.